Welcome to Crimson Files, where shadows speak and silence holds secrets. Each week we open a case carved in blood and mystery. Some stories are forgotten, others never truly end. This is not fiction. These are the Crimson Files.
In the dense, uncharted wilds of Zambia's Luano Valley, a shadow stalked the villagers. Not one, not two, but three brothers, blood-bound and merciless, turned the forest into a hunting ground, where the prey were their own people. For 6 long years, they murdered without remorse, vanishing into the thickets, leaving behind only blood and whispers. Whispers of witchcraft, whispers of madness, whispers of the Mailoni Brothers. This is the Crimson Files. The Luano Valley lies in a remote part of Zambia, flanked by the Muchinga Escarpment and the Lunzempfwa River. It stretches across parts of central Lusaka and eastern provinces, a lush, wild expanse of miombo woodland and dangerous isolation. No paved roads, no easy communication, few hospitals or police outposts. In this isolated cradle, life depends on tradition, survival, and community trust. And it was in this forgotten corner of the country that 3 brothers, Mika, Stephano, and Fabian Mailoni, descended into the abyss of brutality. To some, they were hunters, to others, demons. The Mailoni family lived in a small village near Kampundu in the Luano Valley. Like most in the region, they lived off subsistence farming, hunting, and gathering. Their father, a traditional healer named Shadrick Mailoni, died under mysterious circumstances in the early 1990s. This loss plunged the family into poverty. Their mother, Janet Njimu, struggled to raise 6 children alone. Over time, the 3 brothers became increasingly withdrawn. They reportedly resisted formal education, kept to themselves, and began engaging in rituals and behavior that alarmed their neighbors. There were rumors of dabbling in witchcraft and consultations with traditional healers. Some believed they were trying to acquire mulende, a spiritual force meant to protect warriors or make one invincible. On May 21, 2007, the calm of the valley shattered. Rabson Mondoka, Fabian's father-in-law, was ambushed and hacked to death. His crime? According to reports, he had allegedly disagreed with the brothers about Fabian's treatment of his wife. This wasn't a random act. It was deliberate, and it marked the beginning of a horrific killing spree that defied all logic and justice. Soon after, the brothers targeted authority figures and community members who had spoken against them. Village headmen, hunters, even a school head teacher. Victims were often ambushed in remote areas. Their injuries were savage, slashes from machetes, pierced by arrows or spears, and in some cases, decapitated. By 2008, fear had spread like disease. The brothers were no longer seen as men. They were shadows in the forest, able to strike without warning. Some villagers accused them of using black magic to avoid detection. Others believed they had mastered the forest so completely that no military force could touch them. Entire families fled their homes. Schools were closed. Traditional leaders stopped holding meetings. The Mailoni brothers had turned the Luano Valley into a no-go zone. Despite multiple military operations and even air patrols, the brothers evaded capture for years. They moved swiftly, attacked without warning, and vanished before authorities could arrive. What makes a man kill? What makes 3 brothers become assassins of their own people? Some believed the brothers suffered from psychosis. Others pointed to cultural and spiritual influences. Zambia is a land where modern beliefs coexist with strong traditional and spiritual practices. Janet Njimu, their mother, told local media that she believed her sons had been cursed. She claimed they changed after visiting a questionable traditional healer. Some villagers said the Mailonis believed they had become spirit warriors, chosen by ancestral forces to cleanse or punish. But psychological experts proposed another theory: extreme social withdrawal, trauma, and delusions that fed on isolation. Whatever the truth, one fact remained: they had become untouchable. From 2007 to 2013, at least 12 murders were officially linked to the Mailoni brothers, but survivors, local chiefs, and police reports suggest the real number may have been double that. Among the confirmed victims were village headmen, relatives, hunters, and anyone perceived to be a threat. The murders brought national attention. Zambia's president, Michael Sata, was briefed regularly. The government deployed hundreds of soldiers and police units over the years, yet the brothers remained elusive. Their continued survival turned them into living myths. To children, they were monsters. To some adults, they were symbols of rebellion. To others, merely evil incarnate. On June 24, 2013, the Zambian army finally received a credible tip. Someone close to the brothers had broken ranks. Soldiers from the Zambia Army's elite unit moved swiftly into the Luano bush, guided by local informants. Near the Lunsumfwa River, the brothers were spotted. A firefight ensued. When the gunfire ceased, all three brothers lay dead. Mika, Stephano, and Fabian shot and killed in a coordinated ambush. It was a shocking, almost anticlimactic end to 6 years of terror. No trial, no confession, just bodies. The news spread like wildfire. The Mailoni brothers were dead. Villagers who had lived in fear wept with relief. Others gathered at the scene in disbelief. The bodies were buried under military guard. Officials feared even their corpses might become totems of dark worship. The Luano Valley began to heal. Children returned to school. Families rebuilt homes, but the psychological scars remain. To this day, the name Mailoni is spoken with a chill, not just for what they did, but for how long they got away with it. And for many, the question still lingers: could it happen again? In a land where the forest speaks and shadows linger, the story of the Mailoni brothers is more than just true crime. It is a cautionary tale of neglect, fear, and forgotten places. A warning that evil, when left to grow in isolation, can bloom into something unthinkable. The forest holds many secrets, and some are better left undisturbed. The Mailoni brothers are gone, but their legacy remains, a scar across the heart of Luano. In places forgotten by the world, darkness thrives unchallenged. Was it madness, witchcraft, or something far more human? Tell us what you believe in the comments below. Subscribe for more real stories from the darkest corners of the world. Until next time, stay alert, stay curious, and remember, some files are read for a reason.